Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is a difficult video for me to make and I've spent weeks figuring out exactly what I want to say. So thank you all for taking time out of your day to watch this, and your support really is appreciated. I have been overweight my whole life, and although I try not to let it affect me, inevitably it does, physically and mentally. For the past 15 years of my life, I've survived, but I haven't really been living. I've missed out on opportunities, I've avoided social events, I've not had the courage to follow my dreams. Being medically obese is not just about being fat. It affects every single aspect of your life. From what clothes you can buy, to where you can go and what you can do. Buying clothes that fit well and make you look good is impossible. You can't just go down to the local shops and try on a load of clothes, see which ones you like and buy them. You have to go to specialist websites that are expensive and usually offer the cheapest quality of products that you can get on the market. It's clothes that don't last, they don't look flattering, and there's no personality in them. You can't express who you are through your clothing. If you've only got a few pairs of trackies, some loose t-shirts and a couple of shorts, how do you dress smart? How do you go to weddings and events that you're invited to without feeling left out and making people think that you don't care and that you're not making an effort for them? I mean, yeah, I could get custom made tailored suits, but I haven't got hundreds of thousands of pounds to spend on clothes. A custom suit for me would cost £2 that you wear once every year or two. It's not feasible. Even the clothes that I do buy, which is cheap, China made, disposable crap, it's not cheap. It's expensive. And not being able to dress nice, I don't have any confidence. I feel like when I go out, people are looking at me, they're judging me. It really does play on your mind. Not only does not having nice clothes to fit affect you mentally, but there's also a physical element to being overweight. And that is that you physically cannot do what other people can do. Walking more than 15 minutes, I'm out of breath, my legs have given out. My knees cannot cope with supporting the amount of weight that I carry. A lot of the times I bail on events because I do want to go to them, but just the thought of having to walk 15 minutes between venues, it's enough to make me feel sick and cause so much anxiety that I physically cannot go to these things. I end up sitting in a dark room just waiting for the events to be over so that everything can go back to normal and I can talk to people again without feeling like a letdown. There's no point me going to a theme park with my friends. I can't fit on the rides. I'm too big to fit in the seats. I'm too heavy for the weight limit. I'll just be stood around watching people having fun, holding the bags all day. I haven't been on holiday abroad for 15, 20 years because I can't sit in an aeroplane seat without being uncomfortable. I have to pay for 2 seats. It's really embarrassing. People stare at you. People judge you. And as for sleep, I haven't had a solid night's sleep in God knows how many years. Every 1 to 2 hours I wake up in the night, thirsty, heavy snoring, sometimes gasping for air just because the weight on my chest is stopping me from breathing effectively and getting the oxygen I need in my body to recover from a hard day's work. So I wake up the next day, I'm already 50% tired. I'm already tired before I've got out of bed. this, added to the fact that I do long hours and my job can be quite stressful, it just means that my mental health is at an all-time low. I can struggle to cope. I shut people out. I struggle to find pleasure in my hobbies and my interests. I spend all my free time napping or just sat in a dark room waiting to go to work. My life really is on hold at the moment, and it has been for a few years. But yeah, I'm not saying all of this because I want anyone to feel sorry for me. I don't want sympathy. I've done this to myself. There's no one else to blame. I've taken accountability for my actions, and it's never too late to change your actions. So this is me being honest to myself and everyone else, because I have tried to lose weight over the years. I've tried all the diets that are out there. I've been to all the groups, and in 2018 it got to a point where I was feeling so low about my weight that I wanted to kill myself. I didn't. I went to the GP and got offered the help that I need to get my life back on track. And at the end of 2018, I was referred to Musgrove Park Hospital. I was assigned an NHS dietitian who came up with a plan for me to follow, and I followed this plan religiously for a year. And this was going really well, all the way up until 2019 when it wasn't going well. COVID hit, the country came to a standstill, the NHS non-emergency services basically came to a stop, and I was left on my own again without the dietitian's advice and help and support. Added to this, in 2020, in March, I myself caught COVID-19 and ended up in intensive care for 6 days. Whilst I was lucky enough to survive and kind of recover, ever since then, my immune system has been shot. Whenever there's an illness going around, even the common cold, I will catch it and it will wipe me out, and my body just does not have enough of a rest between illnesses to get to a good level of immunity from these illnesses and viruses. Having COVID was a scary time for me, but luckily I got through it. However, the NHS didn't return to offering its routine services until 2022, which is when I had to start the whole process again from the beginning. This time, however, I was offered a new drug, which is an injection that you take daily, which is there to help you lose weight by mimicking the hormones that your body releases to tell you that you're full up so that you eat less, essentially. And although I did lose weight on this for the 6 months trial that I was on it, the side effects that I suffered were so severe that I couldn't continue. By summer 2023, the injections stopped and I was back to just being on the diet plan on its own. Until November 2023, when I had a phone call from Musgrove Park Hospital saying that I had been selected to have a gastric balloon fitted to my stomach. This is a balloon that it's inserted down your throat into your stomach and inflated with a liquid, and it essentially takes up 2/3 of your stomach, so you feel full and you can't eat as much food. This was going great for 6 months, and I lost over 4 stone on just the balloon and following the diet plan alone. However, as your body gets used to having the balloon in your stomach, the results do diminish and weight loss plateaus. So for the last 5 months, I've not really lost much more weight than the initial 4 stone. And we are now at November 2024. It's been a year since the balloon was inserted, and tomorrow it comes out. This is scary because when the balloon comes out, I'm not going to feel full anymore. I'm going to have an extra 2/3 of stomach wanting to be filled up with food. So it is of utmost importance now more than ever that I watch what my calorie intake is. This is not going to be easy. This is going to be hard. I've got to follow a liver shrinking diet for the next 4 weeks, which consists basically of water and four 250ml Slim Fast milkshakes a day. How I'm going to cope on, say, less than 500 calories a day, I do not know. I'm going to have bad days. I'm going to be tired. I'm going to be irritable. I'm going to struggle. It's a sacrifice that I'm willing to make for my health. I've spent 5 years fighting this battle, making sacrifices, and it's now is not the time to give up and waste those 5 years. This is going to be emotional. This is going to be a hard journey. It's been hard already, but the real hard work starts from tomorrow. And I'm going to document everything, upload regularly. And these videos, they're going to be honest, they might be emotional. They might not be for everyone, but for everyone that has stuck with me through this journey, everyone who's watched this video, everyone who continues to support me, I just want to say thank you very much. I love you all. Everyone who's put up with my constant bailing on them, everyone I've let down, everyone who's been there for me and given me the encouragement on my dark days. Thank you, everyone. I love you all. I'm 34 years old now. I'm Ash. This channel is The Life of Ash, and you're all invited along for the ride. That's all I've got to say right now, so peace out, homies.
I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you could never own.
Also, a bit off topic here, but I hate the sound of my voice. Talking to a camera is fucking weird. And I hate talking about my feelings and myself, so this video is probably a little bit cringe. But we'll get used to it, I suppose.